Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. You know what I noticed? I play with my hair a lot and my eyebrows. I do this a lot. I don't know, maybe it's a nervous thing. You would think after 2 years of doing this, almost 2 years, I wouldn't be nervous anymore, but Lord, every time you go to hit the live button, you get that whole nervous thing going on in your belly again. I'm in my bedroom. It's Sunday morning. Chooch. It's right there. No, my bed is not made. And yes, if you're new here, that is a SpongeBob blanket. It was my son's, who's now 31. It was my dog who died years ago. Love that blanket. And now Choochie loves that blanket. So, Scooch. See, I'm peeking over. So, having lunch today with my sister and one of our friends. So I thought I would get ready on here live today. I cleaned all my brushes yesterday. I know if you're new here and you think I'm weird smelling my brushes, our brush cleaner is amazing. Sorry for the dirty bottle. It does such a good job, and your brushes are dry immediately, which I love. So, all right, if you are new here, hi, I'm Karen. This is my page. I am an artist with Seint. And right now I'm putting on my contour, which has coverage. I'll explain our makeup in a minute. Let me get some of the product on my face so you can see how this really works. And it's okay to be scared, especially if you're just joining in. I was scared too the first time I saw this. So the idea of Seint makeup is that it's 3D foundation. Our makeup is cream. This is my contour, this is my highlight, and this is my brightener. These three things make up my foundation. So instead of putting that one liquid all over your face and then building layer upon layer, you put these three products where they belong on your face, and all three of them have coverage, so all three of them make up your foundation. Our tins, these are our tins. Let me see if I can get my finger in there without messing up too bad. These are tins. They're $14 to $16 each typically. You get color matched, or you can pick one of our new collections that choose the level that best suits your skin tone. So you're only buying what you need and what you want. There's no minimums, there's no auto ships. You get what you want when you want it. These are some of our lip and cheeks. This is our lip conditioner. These are my bronzers. And on my third page here, I keep all my eyeshadows that I use almost every day. So, and then these are some more lip and cheeks. And this is Demi, which is a whole nother thing I'll get into another day. I like full coverage, so I use the Buff brush. Cream makeup is dense, and depending on what brush you use for your coverage, it will pick up quite a bit of product if you pull down. So if you smear your brush in there instead of dabbing it in like I'm doing, you don't want to pick up too much. With cream makeup, less is more, okay? Now this is doing two things right now, and I'm not blending it, I'm just kind of putting it where it goes. I'll be more concerned about blending it in a minute. You can see that I've got redness in my skin, so this shade that I'm using helps with that redness. I'm also going to put some right under my eyes, which will help to camouflage the bags under my eyes, these bags. And I'm going to put some up here on my eyelid because it's cream, and when I go to put my eyeshadow on, it will act as a primer. I'm being really gentle. I know it looks like I'm pulling, but I'm just dabbing back and forth under my eyes. I don't want to put any undue pressure on that skin. It is so thin and creepy when you start to get these bags. Okay, I left a couple places blank on my face here, 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 and a little bit down here. That's where I'm going to flip the brush over and go into my brightening shade. And I'm going to put that here. I'm going to try to stay out of my bag area, because what this brightening shade is going to do, it's almost, think of it as like a concealer, where typically you would put it right under your eyes, right? Well, I don't want to bring attention to those bags under my eyes. I want to bring attention around my eyes, but not necessarily to those bags. So I'm going to do my best to stay out of that bag area. I'm going to put some up here, a little bit down my nose, and a little bit here on my chin. Okay. Put the compact down for a minute and pick up my blush and bronzer brush. The smaller end I love to use to blend my makeup in. And to do that, I'm just going to make light little circles. So remember when I used my buff brush and I was putting it on like this? I was pushing it into my skin. So now I'm just blending it all together. It's where it needs to be. And at the end, I'll talk about setting it, because cream makeup does have to be set. It's really important that you set it. And there's a couple different ways you can do it, depending on how you like to set your makeup. And I will tell you, once you set it, it is good for the whole day. I did my makeup yesterday and never touched it up. Got on a Zoom call last night and literally didn't have to do anything at 8 o'clock at night to touch up my makeup. I'm gonna put a little bit more contour up there. I was trying to go lighter because I'm gonna bronze today, but I really want to show you. See that? See how that shapes up your forehead and makes your forehead look like it's got a nice arch to it, especially with that brightening shade in the middle. Okay, and now I'll blend this contour. And this has coverage, and I know it looks intimidating or dark. You just have to trust me if I color match you. I think we have 9 or 10, I think, contours. So there is a contour for everyone. We have 8 different levels of what we would consider the 3D foundation, which I called your main highlight and your brightening highlight. So right there, that is my foundation. That's my 3D foundation. I eliminated the red from my face. I'm actually going to, this COVID weight is killing me. I'm actually going to contour my jowl here. See this right here? See under here, it has a natural, I didn't put anything there. It has a natural shadow. So I'm just gonna try to match up that shadow, but nobody wants that brown line on their jaw. So I will go back and forth and pull down. And that will help to contour my jawline a little bit. Let me look in my mirror. I'm gonna put some bronzer on my neck too, so that will help to blend this in as well. Okay, I'll do my bronzer now. I did a video that I posted this morning about bronzer. So what it does is it's going to give you that sun-kissed glow. going to make you look like you've been out in the sun for an hour or two. And there's a couple different ways or places that you apply it. Again, this is the blush and bronzer brush. I'm using the bigger, fluffier end now. This was the side that I used to blend everything. And now I'm using the bigger, fluffier end to put this bronzer on. So bronzer is warm, so it's giving warmth to your face. The brown that I put on here, the contour, is cool. And that's what's going to give you the depth and the dimension. All right, so you can either make a C like I did along here, or you can continue it and make a 3, which is here like I did, and then down to here. Remember I said I was going to put some contour on my neck? I don't know. I liked when I do put contour on, I always like to contour my neck. Look in the mirror, make sure I'm okay here. I forget to to blend this jaw contour so much that when my son comes over, he's usually like, Mom, you got that brown line again. So I'm a little bit snake bitten with that. I'm gonna put a little bit more here on my cheeks. I'm very guilty. If you've been here at all, you know I'm very guilty of over blending. Okay. And now I'm going to contour my nose, that same brush. I like to dab it into the contour and then pinch it to make a straight line. And to contour your nose, this is how I like to do it. I like to bring it down from my eyebrows, about halfway down the sides of my nose, staying away from the bridge of your nose. Flip it over and then blend it out. The closer you make those lines, the narrower your nose will appear. And why am I doing this now? Because see that? I don't want you to be able to see that. See that? It's gone. And I can clean up the center of my nose too when I'm done. I like to do this before I do my eyes because, as you can see, this brush is all up in on my eyelids, and I don't want to mess up see, I just did my brow thing. I don't want to mess that up. Okay, so let's clean this up a little bit. Let's make that nice and all right. I'm somewhat happy with that. I'm going to use Nude, which is right here. It's a lip and cheek. We're going someplace casual for lunch, so that's why I'm not dressed up. So I just want to keep my makeup simple today. I'm not going to do anything bold. I'm not going to do a bold eye. The purpose of me being on here today is just to show you, again, how simple this makeup is and how easy. With anything, it takes practice. I've been using this makeup for almost 4 years, and she's just relocating to probably my pillow. And I'm still learning. I don't know if you can hear him. Sounds like he's digging to China, doing that thing with the pillow to get himself comfortable, because, you know, my king size bed is not comfortable enough for him. Now he's got to go to the pillow. I'm going to do my eyes. I love having my brushes clean. You know what? Let me do my brows. Let me do my brows first. This is our line brush. It has this really handy dandy spoolie on the one end, and then it has a tiny little angled brush on the other end. I'm going to use Trust. It's a powder eyeshadow, and I'm gonna fill in, shapen up, and darken these brows. using my mirror here over on the side. Good Lord, Chooch, get comfortable. Okay, and then brushing back through them just kind of helps to move the powder around a little bit. Again, it's Trust. It's an eyeshadow, so it's a powder. Just fix this little area here. So even though that's not what this is meant for, it's meant for your eyes, I'm using it for my brows. Now look at the difference. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this brow, but look at this brow. She's a beaut. And this is my better eyebrow. Just like this is my better bag. See how much bigger this bag is and how much less noticeable this bag is? This is also my better brow. My Gucci brow, my dollar store brow. No offense, because I don't shop at Gucci, but I do shop at the dollar store. They have the light bulbs that I use for the landscaping on the front of my house. It's a smaller size light bulb that has to like fit inside the housing unit for the lights that shine up onto the house. It's like, if a regular light bulb's like that size, it's like this size. But it has the regular size base. So they're not always easy to find. And when Home Depot or Lowe's or Target or Walmart does have them, they're not cheap. They're like $4 a piece. And not for nothing, it's for the outdoor lighting at my house, which, you know, I don't care too much about. But the dollar store, well, the dollar store in Brigantine anyway, has them. I tried to go to the dollar store up here in Pennsylvania and they didn't have them. So when I come back to Brigantine, I got to go to the dollar store and get more of those light bulbs. So if you see me in there, say hey. Okay, brows done. I'm looking a little shiny because I'm using, see my ring light is off. Let's see if you can see it. Ah, that's with the ring light on. And we don't want to do that. So I'm just using my window. I just have my curtains open and this is just natural light. So if it's shiny, it's because I'm shiny right now. Okay. Push this hair down because, as always, I've not fixed my hair yet. So when I am done this, I will fix my hair. I'm going to do my, you know what, I might change it up a little bit today, but I'll start off with basic like I always do. This is a matte color. I'll show you. It's right here. This is Trust. This is what I used here on my brows. I love it. It's almost gone. This is basic. So you can see it already, the difference on my brush. Let me show you a clean one. So this was a clean one, and this is the one I'm using now. I love having clean brushes. As soon as I sat down here, I was like, oh, it smells so good from that brush cleaner. Okay, so this color you would put in your crease. Now, I have hooded eyes, so I windshield wiper it back and forth to build it up, to build the opacity up and the color too. But I go slightly above. See that? How I'm getting there, right above the crease. And that helps with hooded eyes. Hooded eyes meaning that the skin hangs down. See that? A lot of people have it like that. So if you just put it in the crease, when it hangs down, you're not going to be able to see it. So if you go slightly above, when it hangs down, see, you can still see it there. So that's what I like to do. Okay. I usually used Philly. What is this? What color is this? This is Holly. I don't know. It might be too orange. Let me see what else I have that I can use that's on the neutral end. I think I'm going to use this one. I don't know what color it is. It's not written on the back like it usually is. Yeah, I hate using a color when I can't tell you what it is. All right, we'll use one of these instead. Just pick a color, Karen. Like, see, there's so many. These are just the mattes. And the ones, oh, not those. And the ones that I have in my compact. Use this color. Hopefully it says on the back what it is. Bird. So this is Bird. You know what? That's not going to look good. That's too green. This is why I use the same colors all the time, because I have such a hard time choosing. What is this? Oak. Oak is dark, like Philly. It's actually darker. I don't want to use that. I can't make up my mind. What's this? It's Philly. I have another Philly in my side compact. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to use that Holly color. This is the color I'm going to go with. I'm going to flip the brush around, pick up some, and put it, see how red it is, but it's okay. It's like a burnt orange color. It's fine. Put it on the outside corners of both eyes. And then I'm going to drag it down under. See, this is why I didn't want to use this color, because see how I'll fill it in with Philly under my eyes. I don't want my eyes to look like they're red underneath. I mean, it's such a pretty color for up here on your lid, but because I like to drag the color down underneath my eye, see that? It's going to make it look like I'm healing from a black eye or something. And I'm just now fluffing that color out. Still keeping it mostly on the outside corner, but pulling it up and in a little bit. See? See how much I've darkened up my eyes? And we'll do it for over here too. Fluff it out. The only reason I'm still dragging it down under my eyes is because it softens it using this side of the brush. Okay, I'm happy with that. In all of its red glory, I'm happy with it. So let me pick up the clean brush. And now I'm just going to dab into Philly a little bit and kind of make this brown under here. See, so if you do something that you don't like, there's always a way to fix it without starting over. And then I'll flip it over and fluff it out. Okay. All right, I'm okay with that. Here we go with the hair and the eyebrows. I usually use As You Wish here on the inner corner, but let's use something else again. Let's use something different today. You know what I want to use? I want to use Angel's Landing. Let me go to my other. These are our shimmers. in addition to the ones that are in my compact. I want to use Angel's Landing. Where is that? I think it's this one. No. This is Drift. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, okay. This will work. If you got the Advent calendar 2 Christmases ago, so not this past Christmas, the Christmas before that, where we had the 25 eyeshadows, not the one that, the recent one where we had the 25 lip and cheeks, the one from 2020 with the eyeshadows. This was called Eggnog in that. Now, if you want it on our website, it's called Drift. They changed the names of some of them when they re-release them. Some of them are the same, some of them are different. I like to use my finger to do this part because I can really feel like I'm getting it where I want it, and I'm getting oh, like a good opacity to it. Okay. That's fine. Let me just blend this a little bit so that it's not so harsh. See that? See how that's harsh? Not so harsh. Got a little bit of that under my eye. Okay. Clean her up. Let's set the makeup. I'm going to pick up that blush and bronzer brush again. Ugh, this is our Stay Spray. This is what I usually use. I used it yesterday. It's empty, and I didn't go grab another one out of my closet, so I'll use this Charlotte Tilbury one. I like to kind of drench my brush and then start patting it all over my face. I did a video, I did a live about this yesterday. The importance of setting your makeup, different products that you can use, and different methods. Whatever works best for you is what you should do, but you have to do it. So your makeup, so what this is doing right now, it's setting my makeup. It's almost like creating a wet barrier. It's going to dry, and then underneath will be my makeup, and it won't move because I've created this barrier on my face. So while that is drying, I'm gonna do my mascara. So today I'm using L'Oreal Voluminous Eye Primer. CVS, Target, Walmart, Amazon, any of those. Yes, it's white. It goes on white. And you don't want to wait too long to put your mascara on after you do this. So don't do this like get up, go throw a load of laundry in, answer a text, whatever. Do this and then grab that mascara. And I've been using iiiD. If I was brave, I would try to put on some of my new fake lashes that I got. But I'm not brave. At least not to try it for, I don't want to say the first time because I've tried them before and I didn't do such a great job. So I'll try it again, but just not on camera. I wore them for my son's wedding last July, but I didn't do my makeup. All the bridesmaids, the bride, the mother of the bride, and me, the mother of the groom, had our hair and makeup done. So she put fake lashes on all of us, and oh my God, they were so good. They lasted all day. I probably could have slept in them. But like they didn't lift or anything. I should have asked her how she did it. Getting all kinds of information from me today, aren't you? All right. So because I don't like that applicator, because it's not pointed, I then go in with this Maybelline Great Lash, the pink and green. And I do the corners and my lower lashes because I feel like I have more control with the pointed applicator to get that done. It's really hard to do this in the phone. Okay, so my face, why I do this now is because it's letting that setting spray dry on my face and lock in my makeup. So my face is dry even though it looks wet. Because all setting sprays, I don't care what they say, all setting sprays will leave you with a dewy look. Wow. That's dark. And I personally don't like this dewy look. So I'm gonna go in with, I'll use the Tarte one today, a setting powder. This is Tarte. It is a loose powder. And then I'm gonna take the powder brush and I'm going to get rid of the shine. See the shine right there, right here? See the shine is gone. Let me see the shine on my nose. The shine is gone. The shine up here. The shine is gone. Now, I'm not really using this. It's doing double duty because it is setting my makeups again. I have to fix that. Like the setting spray did, but my goal in using the setting powder is just to eliminate the shine. If it's locking my makeup in more with the setting powder, then yay. Okay. You know what? I'm really not happy with how I've been contouring my nose lately. Maybe I should start using this brush instead. I do bounce around between brushes. I mean, I have them all. And honestly, most of these brushes I've had for 4 years. Some of them are newer. This is what our brushes used to look like. And this is what they look like now. So subtle differences. All of our brushes now mostly have, like this is an old brush. See how it's darker and then lighter? Well, all of our new brushes are just white brushes. So this is a newer brush, but I still have my old one that I use. Okay. I'm being crazy now. Can't wait to fix this hair. Okay, last thing I'm going to do is my lips. So I'm going to go back into that contour, and this is the multitasker brush, and I'm going to line my lips. For the bottom, I like to overline just slightly. So I go right below my natural lip line. Okay. And then I'm going to fill it in with nude, the same color I used on my cheeks. Like I said, I'm not trying to do anything major today, although my eyes are definitely darker than they usually are. That's what happens when I stray away from my usual colors. See how that's just a really pretty neutral? Okay, I feel like doing the neutrals makes my eyes pop. All right, I usually put glamazing on the center of them, but I'm gonna use an eyeshadow. Let me tell you what eyeshadow this is. This is Foxy. It's a shimmer. As you can see, it's more golden. And by putting this powder on top of that cream, it's setting it. You guessed it, it's setting it. Very sparkly today. For somebody who said they just want it to be low key, I got some sparkle going on between my eyes and my lips, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to lunch. So that's it. That is my look for today. I can go back in and add a little bit more of that nude. You know what's funny? Yesterday when I used that baby watermelon, I felt like it was so like overdone and so pink, but it really wasn't. So now I'm like, ooh, I should always put more of that lip and cheek on my cheeks. Anyway, have a great Sunday, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. If you're catching this on replay, please comment and like and do a hashtag replay for me so that, you know, my page gets shared more. I'd really appreciate that. Have a great day.